Hey, they say that feedback is the breakfast of champions. So let's talk about that, okay? You and I know it's pretty easy to get bad reviews online, right? When people are completely satisfied or even neutral, they won't spend any time telling the world about it, but if they have one bad experience, only one, you better brace yourself. That's not because people are mean, well, some of them are, but because in most cases good customer experiences are more common. Bad ones are, thank goodness, the exception. What stands out is the exception, not the rule, especially when people spend money and they believe they did not get the value they expected or that was promised by the vendor. So it's harder to get positive reviews, and yet purchase decisions are often based or heavily influenced by the number of stars a product or service receives. The question then becomes, how do you get more positive reviews? Do you know? A startup developer of video editing software, Capwing is their name, was wondering why even after many improvements to their product they still couldn't get more positive reviews. So they looked into it, and this is what they concluded, and I quote, "In the beginning," says Capwing, "we didn't quite realize how damaging a single negative review can be for a product. If you're trying to build a product with a rating higher than 4.5, but you get a single 1-star review, then you'll need to garner 9 more 5-star reviews in order to have a 4.6 rating average. A single negative review will need almost 10-fold positive reviews to result in a positive overall rating. This is even more critical on sites like Product Hunt, where users can either recommend or not recommend a product, which means that a single not recommend will bring down an average a lot." Following up with users, says Capwing, has led us to discover the root causes of their issues, and leaving a public reply shows that our company reads and takes negative reviews seriously. Sometimes angry users have deleted or edited their review after a follow-up from us, and that has helped our ratings over time. And they continue, "Positive reviews for a product are almost never unsolicited. Even if a user has the best possible experience with the product, they will almost never go out of their way to leave a positive review. They may tweet about the product or share it with a friend, but they will very rarely care enough to go to a review site and leave a positive review on their own." End quote. My conclusion, yes, this is me speaking now, if you want something, you've got to ask for it. And you have to have a good reason for asking, not just because it would be good for your reputation. One way to persuade someone to withdraw a bad review or to change their rating is to engage with that person. Show them that you listen and that you take their complaints seriously, like Capwing did. Don't just give them a generic answer like, "We are sorry to hear that our product did not live up to your expectations." When you say something like that, you put the blame on the expectations of the customer. Don't do that. Dumb. Take ownership of what happened, ownership of the problem, and offer a solution or a money-back guarantee, unless it turns out the customer had unrealistic expectations or mishandled the product, causing it to fail. Remember this though, your most critical and difficult customers are also your greatest learning opportunities. Their feedback will help you make your product or service better. If you're voiceover like I am, testimonials are worth their weight in gold, and if you don't have any, there's only one reason. You did not ask for them. Forget voiceover awards, golden plaques and prizes. Happy customers are your best credentials.